Hello everybody, welcome back for another video. Hope you're all doing well and having a great day. It's the weekend, so bit of a slow day, if you will, when it comes to news, but this is normal. We're kind of used to this at this point. The markets are almost completely unfazed by the entire South Korean regulation on ICOs and the banning and et cetera, et cetera. The markets nearly collapsed and crumbled a couple weeks ago when China's ban took place over the course of a 2-day period, and it went on for the entire week. Things absolutely fell apart, but the market is actually up at the moment, which is absolutely crazy. But I mean, I'm glad that people are finally getting it into their heads. Like, just because one place stops, it doesn't mean the entire machine crumbles. So at the moment, IOTA is actually the second strongest today. They are pushing above 8% and NEO is actually the highest out of all the top 10 coins right now. They are currently up around 13% in the last 24 hours, according to CoinMarketCap, which is kind of crazy. I don't know what's going on with NEO, but apparently, I mean, it's nice to see that everything is going back up. So we spoke a few days ago about Japan talking about implementing regulations on basically anything crypto within the country. They told a number of exchanges and stuff like that they would be looking into all their finances to make sure that everything was legal, that they weren't frauding anyone, et cetera, et cetera. This happened about 2 or 3 days ago, and they've gone very quick with their response, because apparently today they have already approved 11 companies to legally operate within Japan for all of their cryptocurrency operations. Whatever they need to do is basically around the cryptocurrency exchanges, and 11 of them have been approved within a couple of days, which is crazy. So at this point, Japan continuously stands firm in what they're saying, that they're doing this just to make sure that there's no market manipulation, that no fraud is taking place within the markets, that they want to make sure that everything is good for the consumers, which is really, really nice to hear. So the new framework for regulations pretty much comes down to what they're saying that has to be done for new companies, or once you are approved that you have to pretty much start doing this, is that you have to find a better way to already protect consumer funds and to improve upon this even more, making sure that no one is losing money, that things can't be hacked into, because this happened many other times before when a lot of other places have been hacked into, and these companies have had everyone's money on one system. So all it took was one fell swoop, and then everyone's funds were completely gone, which is ridiculous. And they have to be able to build more secure computers in order to hold these funds as well. So it's nice that they are, mandating helping people as opposed to trying to stomp these people down. At the moment, they are working on 17 other countries that are also being reviewed, and it's pretty certain that a lot of them will also be in the clear as well. I always hope that other countries take note of this compared to what Japan is doing, because it's nice that they're not spreading any kind of fear. This didn't take 6 months for them to do like other countries. We had other countries talking about regulating things, and it took them 7, 8, 9 months for them to draft paperwork and stuff like that. But Japan took a couple days, and this is nice. So it's nice that everything is moving along there, and they're slowly becoming like a crypto haven, which is really awesome because Japan is amazing. So we have some more news from the Federal Reserve. The president of the Federal Reserve's Bank of Philadelphia, his name is Patrick Harker, Harker, has stated that Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, for that matter, pose little threat and are unlikely to dampen the Fed's power over the United States economy. His remarks come from the idea that Bitcoin has still yet to be tested in a large scale event or a catastrophe, meaning that, should something horrific happen, this is when things will really, show their true colors. He claims that when that happens, people will without a doubt move quickly back to government-backed currencies. And it almost sounds like a threat when you read exactly what he was talking about. He said it multiple times. He kept on saying, when Bitcoin goes through this, when cryptocurrencies go through this, when this horrible event happens. And it's kind of like, are you just, okay, moving on. It's not, it's pretty much a threat. But so anyway, he goes on to say that people believe in the governments and people believed in government-backed currencies because of their belief in the government, and that the government stands behind what they issued. So the money that they print out, everyone believes in this. This is why it is strong. One of the best parts for me during this entire interview is that he continuously talks about when Bitcoin crumbles, how everything is going to, so and so and so people will eventually go back to what they know and what they love and what they trust. And he also said what's real and what's in our pockets, which I think is kind of crazy. Someone asked him about regulation. How do you regulate cryptocurrencies or things that you did not create? So someone asked him, how do you regulate these things? And he replied, how do you regulate an algorithm? I don't know yet, but the answer is we have to continue to study this. And that is correct. You do not know, and you probably cannot do it. Like I said, guys, we're getting to the point where this is daily now. Before it wasn't this bad. Every single day we are getting some high-end either investor or banker or someone who's in control of a bank talking about Bitcoin and what it is, what it can and cannot do, and how they're not afraid of it. But they clearly are. Why would everyone be coming out at the exact same time saying these things in order to save themselves? I have no idea what the point of all this is, but it's clear they're afraid in some sort of way that their money will be messed with. And like I said, we've been getting predictions and all this other stuff that within a couple years, a year or two, that the cryptocurrency market cap will be over $1 trillion. That is going to be a great day. I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys are having a great weekend. Like I said, it's pretty slow on the weekends when it comes to news, but yeah, it is what it is. Alrighty, guys. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you all soon. See you.